Going first, as per usual, will be Navy and head coach Ken Niumatalolo. The midshipmen are 2-0 overall, 1-0 in the American Athletic Conference. Navy was in action this past Saturday against East Carolina. Navy won the game 45-21. Up next for the midshipmen will be Saturday at UConn. That will be a noon Eastern Time start. The game will be televised on CBS Sports Network. Coach, thank you for joining us on the call this morning. If you would take a minute to tie up the conference opener against East Carolina, maybe a word or two about Keenan's performance as our player of the week, and then what you expect to see as you resume conference play Saturday at UConn, please.
Okay, thank you, Chuck. It was a great environment Saturday. It was an exciting time for our school, our team, and, just our entire program to come into the AAC. We felt it was a great welcome by, Mike Oresco, our commissioner, and everybody from the AAC. And we're excited. Played a really good East Carolina team that went into the swamp, a week prior and played, Florida very, very well, had a chance to beat them late. So I was really pleased. I thought our guys played well. We played well in all three phases, and we knew we had to have a chance against their team. Keenan obviously played well, did a great job of getting us in the right plays, and he's been solid, this year and, obviously throughout his career. But we're excited to get off to a great start. We're looking forward to playing UConn. Coach Diaco, he's got them playing really well, and which is not a surprise. I know Bob; he's a really good football coach, and so we got a tough challenge against us. Again, they're a team that's 2-1 and went up to Missouri and played them really, really tough. The number one defense in the AAC, but it's another exciting challenge for our football program.
Any questions for Coach Niumatalolo, please hit *1 on your telephone, and then the operator will introduce you.
And we have a question from Dan Tortora with Dan Tortora Broadcast Media.
Hi, Coach. How you doing today?
Hey, Dan.
To speak a little bit more on Keenan Reynolds and his ability, just what you can say about, his being a dual threat and everything that he presents to you and gives to this offense on the ground. 5 touchdowns in this last game, but overall just what he has meant to your offense.
I think the biggest thing that he gets us is he's a 4-year starter. He's very, very smart. He's an intelligent young man, really meticulous. He knows exactly what Coach Jasper wants to run. He knows exactly how we're trying to attack people, and so, people try to change things up on us and give us different looks, and Keenan does a great job of, getting us in the right play, and so obviously he does a really good job with the ball in his hands and does different things, but getting us into the right play and getting the ball to the right people, he's as good as I've ever seen for us.
And then as far as, obviously coming into the American this year, winning the first ever game, getting that under your belt, historically to be 1-0 in the first game that you've ever played in the conference moving forward, even though it's early in the season, what does a win like this mean for Navy, knowing that you're now a part of this conference?
Well, it was an exciting day. It was a great atmosphere at our stadium this past Saturday. It was a big crowd and just the whole atmosphere, and there was a buzz about it, just knowing, we're in conference, obviously, but also, East Carolina, they brought a lot of fans, so it's just an indoctrination for us to recognize, hey, you're playing good teams, good programs, and every week it's going to be an exciting game, so we are really excited about it.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll take our next question from Shannon Green with the Orlando Sentinel.
Good morning, Coach. How are you doing today?
Good morning. How you doing, Shannon?
Good. Well, one of my questions just got asked, but also was curious to know, now that you guys are formally baptized into a conference, does the preparation week to week, does it feel a little bit different knowing that you guys are playing for something specific on the line?
That's a great question, and every game is important, obviously, when we're in conference, but, we're still taking the approach that every game, when we were independent, every game was important, but you try to win every game, and you try to make sure that your preparation is as thorough as it can be. I think later down a couple years from now, I think it will change because we will have a couple years of data on different opponents. We would have known them. But I think this first year, we're getting to know some people. We're just getting ready for each game like it's the most important game, so they're all tough games.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Do we have any other questions for Coach Niumatalolo, please? Star 1 on your telephone if so. Well, Coach, we'll thank you for your time this Monday. We look forward to talking to you again next week.
Okay, thanks, Chuck. Bye-bye.
Okay, again, that is Coach Ken Niumatalolo.